Alright, so today Shallot Plat Equip Showcase, I'm going to be running him SSJ2 form, and my plan is, because Shallot is very tanky now, just have him as SSJ2 where he gets endurance, build him for defense so that he is my defense unit. Meanwhile, I also support, give 40% support to Kale, Caulifla, who are SSJ2 characters, and then some crit rate as well, and key recovery, which is going to be used. All of this is going to be supported by Shallot to them. And Daimagoku is there also because he can get endurance, and I've made him my main offense unit because I'm facing a lot of greens and yellows, so I just thought a red character would be good to have because MV and everything. I just want to not be able to I just don't want to suffer, so I'll put a red there. Simple as that. And Shallot job, support and defense. So if he doesn't do much in the video, then that's because that's his role. All right, I don't know if I want Shallot to be my main offense unit on any team. Maybe in his other forms, I don't know. But SSJ2, I wanted to do it because he also gives support, has endurance and everything. This is a pre-recorded video as well, so I just recorded the matches, and I'm voice overing, so I'm not actually playing right now. Again, Kale, Caulifla, they are built for HP, healing, damage and everything, while Daimagoku red one is just pure offense, and then Shallot is pure defense. And I like using this blue card, the chilled one, because I like paralyzing people. I think it's just good RNG to have on your side. That's all. I know there are better blue cards you can use with him, but I just always preferred this one. Also, he does give 35% strike damage to the teammates once you use your main ability after transforming, so that's also more support. He's also still giving 20% support to Mini Goku. It's just that he gives extra 20% to SSJ2 characters or game original characters. On my team, sadly, there's nobody cancelling buff effects, which is a bit important in current meta. I was trying to catch him on a sidestep so I can ult him or rush him, but it didn't work out. Okay, I think Kale, Caulifla will have support from Shallot, and wait, this is the wrong match. Alright, second match. I forgot that was the match where he did forfeit, so the guy decided to forfeit. I just thought that I put the wrong match in, but it's fine. It's fine. We are back here. This is the second match with yellow Goku, red Goku, and green Goku. Yeah. Goku Ball Legends, because how many Gokus did we get this time? We got two Gokus and two Vegetas for anniversary as our main units. A mid-range strike, trusty old mid-range strike works great. Again, you'll see Shallot will just keep healing as he takes hits, so he's chilling. Goku basically did nothing to Shallot. Good for him. Good for the new Kaioken Goku, who I do know that he has very high multiplier when it comes to damage. But the thing is, I still haven't read his kit, so I don't know what he does. I still haven't read Vegeta's kit. All I know is that he has revival. Still haven't read Tien's kit. Still haven't. No, I have read Nappa's kit because I haven't used him. But other three I haven't read. I don't care. We figure everything out on the fly. I've stopped caring about kits. Also, the thing with Shallot is, every time Shallot gets a buff, everybody just goes insane. I'm like, oh, everybody goes, oh wow, look at Shallot, he's so good now. Nobody uses him after a week and he just falls off again. I'm expecting the same to happen. I am personally not going to use him after this. Maybe I'll try his other forms once. I did try the God form before. Didn't like it as much. That's why there's no showcase on that, and I decided to do the SSJ2 version. But I might maybe try the SSJ3 one, because on that one he can do a lot of damage. But again, it's not going to be for a video. Maybe I tried for a couple of matches and then I just put him down. I'm never going to use him again. See, I forgot about the color thing. I was so focused on switching out and locking him in for 2 counts to use the blue card. So I was like, I'll lock him in and then a blue card and snipe him. But then I forgot that I'm gonna be yellow, so I'm not gonna do damage. That's why Goku lived and everything. And their job is just to heal. They are doing a lot of damage, but his team isn't that well built. I think I just go to Shallot now. Yeah. I might also reload my hand after this card to keep the combo going. Just 1 second short. Okay, now this Goku should take a lot of damage because I do have Shallot buff, 40% support, crit rate as well. I just chuck it. I'm like, whatever. If it works, it works. It works. His first life is gone. I can now use a green card and then rush him. So his Godku will die as well. Just straight nullified endurance if I'm rushing any of the other two members. Unless the red Goku does cancel buff effects, which I'm not aware of. Immediately switch out. I don't want to risk Goku dying. Whatever the sequence you saw here, it wouldn't happen in any other normal setting because I would just do a mini charge, switch out, dodge. But because of this overcharge bullshit they have introduced, he ended up charging like that and causing me to get comboed and losing my unit. So W devs, again, thank you for making the game better, and he just kept on attacking mid range. So yeah, whatever. I should have rushed here instead of doing the strike, just directly rushed, but it's fine. Even then, I should have done the over drive thing. I should have just rushed him, but shit, good damage from Shallot, who's fully defensively built. I mean, good attempt. Now this is with support and crit rate, and Kale, Caulifla are kind of gonna do the damage. They're generally doing very good. They are maxed out, to be fair. They are maxed out and they are getting like 2 Zenkai buffs as well. So that's also something to keep in mind. I mean, nice try again. I should have just rushed. I should have rushed again. I just don't like rushing, man. I just don't like rushing that much. That's why I usually choose to go for comboing. The bad thing with this form is he has 0 cover now. Genuinely like 0 cover now. Anywhere. He does not get it. Goku's dead. Again, good damage. He likes to mid-range strike, so I thought I'll do one of my own. I mean, at this point, he's going to die. So, yeah. Goodbye, sir. I mean, Shallot and Kale Caulifla did well. That's the main focus. Daima Goku is there just as a unit that exists, as a red option that I wanted. And surprisingly, I did not face any MV when I was running this team. But if I go and run a team without reds, I am guaranteed telling you 4 out of 5 matches will be MV. But because I was running a red unit, I faced 0 MV. MV is the reason I was running a red unit, by the way. Otherwise, I would run a purple because there are a lot of greens. Shallot being neutral to everybody is a good thing and a bad thing as well. So, I mean, Shallot. Okay, I thought I might switch out because Shallot gets a card on entry. Good damage, very good damage. I don't know, I didn't notice the stars of his Goku. I mean, you can, I guess, check it beforehand, but I didn't. Forgot to check. Yeah, I can check it on my other phone because I have the video on that as well. Also, this match was recorded before the next match. Oh, sorry, after the next match. So the match you're watching was recorded after the next match you're gonna watch. And notice here there's no lag, right? Because that will come into play later. His Godku was red 4, by the way. This guy's Godku, red 4. And his Kale Caulifla were maxed out and 6-star MUI. You can see how well Shallot is tanking a 14-star Kale Caulifla. Goal would be to rush him because I have endurance nullification with Goku, so just use a green card and rush him. I'm just not able to catch him. He's just waiting the exact amount of time. He just knows that this is how long I'm gonna wait. I mean, the disrupt. This disrupt is very annoying because it happens 2 times as well. Like one from Kale side, Caulifla side. It's just very annoying. Hope was to catch him on a side step and rush him. So that's why I did another one and caught him. Rush him. Goodbye. I don't mind wasting my main and everything just so I can get one of the units out. I'm fine with it. Otherwise, bro, they're gonna just keep on healing. They also have the 2 disrupts that are gonna stop my combos later. It's just better to get them gone because now he has 1 less unit to switch out into. No disrupt, no healing. They're not gonna just keep surviving all the time. I should have gone to Kale Caulifla and used the green card with them instead of with this Goku, but it's fine. I hate his card cost up, man. It's so annoying to deal with. Thankfully, he doesn't do it before transforming. Lock him in for 2 counts so I can get rid of his first life, and then hit him with the blue card so I can paralyze him. Otherwise, I would have just blue carded him with Kale Caulifla. Here, I was like, he can rush me, but I have endurance, so it's fine. Basically, as you can see, SSJ2 form offensively is just, it just sucks. It is supposed to be for you to defend and support, and that's what I'm doing with it. You can see he never has key, never has cover. It is just not meant to attack this form. I risked it. I was like, whatever. My Shallot is back in 3 counts anyways. Even if he doesn't strike me there, I'll be fine. Sub count down with Shallot as well on green cards. And with now support, Kale Caulifla should be, yep. There you go. There comes the support. Just nuked MUI. I don't know what you're doing, buddy. I thought he might, you know, wait. Because there are people who will wait for you to sidestep in those situations. So I just was like, it's worth the risk because the risk is not that much. He gets me in a combo. Oh no, he doesn't even have a rush now, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, Shallot is gonna cook him now. It's forfeited. Okay. Now it will be the last match. Yes, I know it's only like 13 minutes and the video is 23 minutes long. How is this the last match? Yeah, this is the last match. You remember I talked about lag. So the match just, you saw his loading bar. Go back and forward. By the way, good start, very high start team with Zenkai buffs and everything. Full on mono green. The match you just saw was recorded after this match, but I decided to put it there because this is a longer match and that's a smaller match, so I just decided to put it before. But you saw in the previous match how there was no lag, and it was recorded right after this match, right exactly after this match. No time wasting. After I was done recording this match, I went and recorded the other match. So I mean, I don't even need that to prove it to you that it's him who's gonna be lagging, because you can see his loading bar. It took ages, so it took the same amount of time it took US to capture Bin Laden. So yeah, there you go. And it's just generally because I have to just say it as always. On video, it doesn't look as laggy. In real life, it's always just worse. When you're actually playing, it's always just worse. I know there are like 14-star Kale Caulifla, but I was still somewhat disappointed with the damage. But I guess like Goku isn't built up and everything's just very early on. Whatever. Paralysis switches out. I don't wanna not have endurance. I just transform as soon as I can. I know he heals with main, so maybe you could save it for a little bit later, but I just get his SSJ2 form in so that he's becoming like more bulky, more damage, and then he also has endurance. I just want that. That's all. He will just keep healing. He's not like he's okay. He tanks pretty well, but a lot of time he also is like sustaining. I already had Kale Caulifla free-click. Otherwise, I would have taken it with Shallot. By the way, honestly, who asked for the overdrive gauge? Who asked for the charge into dash attack? Like genuinely nobody asked for it, and they decided to give it to us. Sorry. You'll see for most of the matches we are not even using those tech because it's genuinely unnecessary and nobody wants it. Nobody wanted it. Everybody's glazing the update. Everybody's like, oh look, I've never had this fun in Dragon Ball Legends for a long time. Oh, now the game is actually fun. I'm generally just not on that side. I just feel like every change was literally not needed. Every PvP related change that happened on this Wednesday was not required. Maybe you can say, okay, like the air and ground battles, rush him by the way. Air and ground battles, that's cool to have. That's fine. Chill. You can tackle and quick attack and then move the ground up and down. I think that alone would have been enough. I think even if that happened, I would have been like, okay, no, you know what, this is pretty cool, nice. It doesn't really affect PvP that much, but it's a cool change because it's good against passive people as well, because now your quick attacks are gonna do even more damage because you throw them down and they hit the ground, they do more damage. So if they're being passive, you can do that. Nice lag, as you can see, but the rest, everything, I'm just not a fan of this overdrive gauge, this overdrive mode, whatever it is called. I am not a fan of it. I think it is just useless, not required, and should not have been implemented. And what happened to the fact that they were gonna insane damage, by the way. I think that was a decent start at Rev UI. Kale Caulifla popping off. Okay, as I was talking about PvP, I thought they were gonna test things, then see how people react to it, see the data and everything, and then make changes. What happened to that whole idea? So now we're gonna just make changes. We are back to the old system again, where we're just gonna make changes without asking or collecting data or testing or anything. We're just gonna make changes, and now you have to go accept that change. But keep glazing the game. That's fine. I'm chill with it. It doesn't change anything. People were glazing beforehand as well. They always glaze the game. There are people who will glaze the game forever. Nothing I can do. This video actually was fun to record. You know why? Because none of my opponents did any of the new tech. Besides the, tackle and throw them into the air or throw them to the ground. Besides that, nobody used, overdrive gauge, I guess people use that. Because they're gonna use that. But the charge into, attack thing and everything, like nobody uses that. Then it's fun. When you start using that, it's just not fun because it's just so much happening. It's just not even fun. You're like, what is going on? Like it just genuine. People think just because you want some time to think means you play passive. That's just not the case. Playing passive is completely different to having a little bit of time to think as to what to do, what your opponent is doing, adjust and everything. Now everything is happening so fast. Some people do it, where they'll just do something, keep playing random buttons and everything, and it's just like, how am I supposed to react to everything that's happening? Because in mid-range, you can see I'm trying to back up. For the love of God, I'm trying to back up. Just can't because of the lag. In mid-range, now either you get AoE green carded, mid-range strike or blast, you get tackled, you get that charge attack thing. Now there's you have to think of these all 4 things. And I don't think that's fun at all. Just because you can't even back up to make space to think what your opponent is gonna do, what you're gonna do, because it removes your vanish. And I still stand by that. That change was actually stupid, to remove vanish while backing up. I think their purpose to playing the game is, I think that's what the devs' idea is. They want us to keep clicking something all the time. And they think that means, oh, if we do that, that means people won't be passive. So they went from people being passive to now you have to click something all the time, otherwise you're cooked. So, great. So we went from one extreme to another. This poor guy, man. Every time I dodge, I overdrive attacked him and then I rushed him. This poor guy is just going through it. Anyways, they are dead. But I was talking about people. What was I even saying? What was I saying? I forgot. I actually forgot what the point I was making. But let's focus on the match then. Kale, Caulifla are dead. I went there because I couldn't really go to Kale, Caulifla. I mean, I could have, but I was just like, I'd rather give him up. I should have stayed in with Shallot though. Honestly, should not have switched out. Now, because of the combo change, I was like, he can't kill me. But then this new overdrive thing happens. And my Kale Caulifla is gonna probably die now. Yeah, they are dead. Just because of this stupid ass overdrive thing. Because if he rushes me there, I can go to my Goku and live. So nice, good game, man. Now we have two of those mechanics. Rising Rush, RNG mechanic, and then this stupid mechanic. But keep glazing the game, guys. Keep glazing it. Keep glazing the devs and everything. Just zip it up when you're done. By the way, Shallot still has his first life. It might seem like he maybe lost his first life. He didn't. He still has his first life. He just healed a lot after the blue card. So it's now 1v2 with Shallot. I did it. I was like, maybe he'll attack. And he waited, gave me time and everything to get my vanish back. This is passive, by the way. This is actually passive people. But then he decided to, I guess he was trying to strike cancel. As you can see, zero combo potential from Shallot. He was being passive, so I thought I'll have time to charge and then quick attack. And did not have time. So like one blue card and I'm done, but he's thankfully just switched out. As you can see, very amazing lag. I tackled, by the way, like 2 counts ago. And I lost by 1.5 million H damage. But I did try. I did try to beat him. Because of the lag, it's just very difficult to play. And then because of the stupid overdrive gauges, I just hate this update, man. Whatever. Anyways, SSG2 Shallot showcase. You're not gonna see any more Shallot videos from me. This was one you got. Be happy with it. And if you watched this far, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.